Let's get you our top story, and that is the details that have come out from the autopsy report of the 31-year-old doctor, the postgraduate trainee who was working at that renowned state government-run RG Kar Medical College in Kolkata. They are, very chilling details that have now emerged of that autopsy report. The accused had hit her so hard that the glasses of her spectacles had shattered. The shards had pierced her eyes, so she got hurt on both her eyes. The trainee doctor was raped and murdered inside a seminar hall in the institution, and her body was found on Friday morning. Sanjoy Roy, a civic volunteer working with the Kolkata police, has been arrested for the crime. The post-mortem report, which has been handed over to the family of the trainee doctor by the Kolkata police, revealed that she had suffered several injuries. Cuts were found on her hands, her face. Reports suggested that she was bleeding from both her eyes, her mouth. There were injuries on various parts of her body, including her private parts. She was injured also in her belly, her left leg, her neck, her right hand, her right finger and her lips. It seems that she was first strangulated and then smothered to death. And petitions have been filed at the High Court seeking a CBI probe in the matter. We have my colleague Prabhakar joining us to get us more on this. Prabhakar, chilling details that have now emerged. This is the autopsy report that has now been shared by the family with details of where all she was injured by the accused. And it is now that the petition has been filed for seeking a CBI probe in the matter.
Yeah, exactly. And CBI probe is what the doctors of Patna are also demanding. Remember, we are at the AIMS Patna. This is, if I could just show you around, this is AIMS Patna. This is the entrance of the OPD out here. You can see the banner of the Resident Doctor Association of AIMS Patna, and they're also demanding the CBI inquiry and also a few other demands. Basically, it's a protest against the brutality which has happened there. I'm joined by a few of the resident doctors here who have organized this protest, and it's not only the AIMS Patna, but remember the Patna Medical College Hospital, the NMCH, the Nalanda Medical College Hospital, the leading medical institutes of Bihar. They are all the junior doctors. They're all on strike. So what actually triggers this protest?
The very fact that one of our colleagues was brutally murdered and possibly raped while being on duty, it really shakes us. If we are not safe at our workplace, if we don't get the healthcare safety, I don't think we should continue giving our duties. Because if we are not safe, if the women, if the doctors, if the women of the country are not safe, I'm sorry, we don't have really anything.
Point taken, but don't you think you also have some duty towards those guys who are waiting for the doctors, and they have come from the far-flung areas?
It is very important to realize that even we have some duty towards our patients. They have, our government also have some duty towards us, and it is really important to ensure that we are safe at our workplaces. So it is very important to go on this type of strikes. We are not against any public. We are not against any our administration. We are against the government for this, because we want government to implement safety at our workplaces. It is very important.
Which is a very valid point. So what are the immediate demands by the doctors?
Well, sir, the immediate demands are our Central Protection Act, number one. Number two, the perpetrators should be hanged to death, because a kind of fear to death should be instilled in all such kind of people who have such animal instincts. Because this is not the first time that a lady has been murdered and possibly raped. We had the Nirvaya in 2012, and we have so many children and adolescents who are undergoing the same thing. Every day we have such cases. Number three, after the acts are there, we would like the government to ensure the safety of all the doctors, all the ladies basically at their workplaces.
So safety of doctors is what they are demanding, and also strict action, the CBI inquiry against those who have been involved in the horrific Calcutta incident. Is it a token strike, one-day token strike, or will this protest continue?
So we'll put our demands to our director. Whatever the demands that my colleagues Ayush told, and plus we want to ensure safety of our residents here also. And basically we are not doing strike for everything. Our emergency and trauma and emergency in medical emergency services are, and NICUs, all emergencies are active. but we are only
So
abandoning
it's
all
the
elective
OPD. The
procedures.
OPD is what would not be functional. Yeah, it's not. OTs and the OPDs would not be functional today. But if I could just show you around, hundreds of people, they are still waiting at the doorstep. They are the people who have come from far-flung areas. They might have waited for weeks and months actually to get an appointment, and today they would be returning back home. Disheartened because the doctors, the treating doctors are on strike, and they have a very valid demand, I would say, very valid demand. They want safety at the workplace, which anybody would want that to happen, and it's a very valid demand coming from the doctors here in Patna.